Hello. You guys are not even going to believe this. I am so beyond excited. Look what they have on Temu already. The newest release of the Tim Holtz stamp sets. I couldn't even believe it. And guys, these were $1.77 each. Come on. Come on. Now, the one thing I noticed that's different, I'm pretty sure they're smaller. Fine. And the numbers are individual. And I don't think, there's no 9. 7, 8, 9. They're missing a 9. But so, who cares? I don't care. I don't care. We are going to have so much fun. I want to make tags today. So, I also got just this little pack of cardstock. I want to see how heavy it is. I have not opened it yet. I don't have any white cardstock, and I thought, I don't need any big. Pretty good. It's not super, I would say, it's thicker than a index card, but it's not super heavy. And it's 50 sheets. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't very much. Flies this year. So I thought we could make some cute little tags. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we want to make some big tags. I know I want to pull out, I want to have paper dolls on there. Can we could do 2 tags on here and make them a little smaller. Oh, how cute. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. I was kind of hoping to try, these might be too small though. I was wanting to try the little technique that I've seen Maggie on Sunset Crafts do, where she puts a little bit of lace or chiffon to give them a little bit of foofy on their dress. And I thought that would be fun. But I don't know if these are big enough to do that. I suppose it's all going to depend on how... Ooh, she'd be a good one for that. I think this is a lady. I see a hat. Oh, these are the ones with their arms down though, so it's like kind of hard. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna have fun. Let's have fun with our new stamps. Woohoo! Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down. Let me see if I can measure it. I'm so bad at doing this by sight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 centimeters. So we'll go 7 is close enough. Or just about 7. A little over 7. We'll guess. There we go. We'll have a couple there. Set this off to the side. I got another package of these pretty flowers too. These flower stickers. So maybe we'll use that. Oh, I was gonna get real nervous. It has gold on it, but it doesn't. Ooh, how pretty. Oh, is it a continuous? Oh, wow. It might be a continuous roll, guys. I thought they were just stickers, but it might be like a continuous roll. I mean, they are stickers. I can't even speak. Oh, no, it's not. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, boy. Very cool. I'm really enjoying the stickers and whatnot that I'm picking up. Okay. So So I think we're going to use that too. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to end up. We could go a completely different direction. But for now, we're just going to have some fun. Let's get us a tag shape. Let's make it kind of wide here at the top. We'll take this and flip it over. Gives you the same angle every time. I don't have one of the little corner punches, so I use this method. No measuring, and you get a nice match. All right, so we've got our two tag bases, and let's pick some colors. I've not thought about colors yet. I think I want to use some of these stickers, and they have, it's got black, but it's a very purple black. So maybe we want to use, let's see, maybe we want to use some chipped sapphire. I finally, too, after digging through to have to find things every time, I put a little Velcro dot on the bottom so it will hold it, and keep that with what we need. And let's get our inks out. I found this crazy cool organizer at the thrift store for $2.25, and now I have a place to put all my stuff. So excited about that. We got to have our vintage photo, and that already has, we already have that on here. Yes, we do. Okay, and we'll get more out if we need it. Guys, why am I having some troubles? Let's start by distressing this up a little bit. I've got a couple of different distressing type stamps. Ooh, maybe we want some words in the background too. Some script. Where'd my distressing stamps go? I had them. I know I did. This is what happens when I clean my office. There they are. The one thing that I didn't put where it went. God, I'm making a giant mess. Knocking things down, making a bunch of noise. All right. Here we go. Let's do, and I've got my other distressing-ish stamps right here. Let's pull out some antique linen to start, because since we're on white paper, I think that we'll be just fine to use this lightest color to start, and we'll build it up a little bit. That's not even clean enough to stick. Pull out the glasses cleaner. Dry that off a little bit. Oh, I'm sitting here trying to think of how are we gonna arrange, and I just need to stop because I'm gonna overthink it, and we don't need to do that. Adding a little at a time. We're going to build it up with the different colors, and we're going to grab our speckly stencil. That's works so good for this. We'll see how much better this goes with the 3 daubers now, since I got a second or a third one. stomach's growling. It's work from home day, so we get to play. We get to play. We're gonna put darker stuff on here too, but we're just building it up a little at a time. What am I doing? Okay. These are really pilling. Anyway, continue on, continue on. How about the brush for a little bit of a lighter effect? Or softer effect, I should say, but we're gonna go in with the darker color. Get some here. Not super crazy to start. And of course we're gonna be adding stuff all over this, so I have no idea yet how much of this is even gonna show. Probably not a lot. I just think the splatters are so fun. A couple of those. How about this? I don't think we've used this little guy yet. This one. All right. What else do we want to put on there for this? I think I want a little of this shape. Ugh, that's got... Oh, we need to clean it off. Where is paper towel? This thing has got a bunch of embossing powder stuck on it. Oh, that stuff is so messy, but it's fun, guys. It's fun. Bigger one out here. When I was online and I saw these stamps, I could not hit purchase fast enough. So excited to play with these. All right. Get those out of our way for right now. I might come back to them, but I'm thinking that we probably are done with that. Now let's go and I'm going to do the edges, but I'm doing them at quite an angle, a flat angle. We're going to leave it light in the middle, and we're going to go around them again with super dark at the end. I'm so excited I can't even hold my paper. This gives us that nice effect of brightness in the middle. We should probably decide if we're going to use these dolls or not. I think we will. I think that we will. I don't know that we're going to be able to put anything on their dresses, though. It might be super difficult. Let's see. Let's just... So we have an idea if it's going to what direction this is gonna go in. So I'm gonna bring out my little box of chiffon. My other fabulous Temu find of the bazillions of them. See her. Let's see. Would we be able to give her a little bit of a dress? I think we still could. Let's plan on trying it. What's the worst that can happen? Nobody's gonna die. Right? So let's just try it. Okay. I'm gonna set that to the side. I do know that we'll have to cut a little bit around, cut around her arms so her arms can come over the top. That was a trick that Maggie did that made it look really cool. I'm gonna use my tiny new pen blade. And what am I gonna cut on? Well, I'm just gonna cut on this. Let's see if we can get through this with this tiny blade. It would definitely be easier with the larger paper dolls. But did that cut? Oh, it didn't cut all the way through. Let's try again. Just gotta push a little. Oh, that did scratch the glass. Okay. Whew. That stinks. I'm glad I didn't get all the way through it before I heard it scratch it. I'd have been super sad if I had a whole big shape cut out of my glass mat here. Seeing if we can just finish it up on the back side. Okay, so you just gotta press a little harder. I'm going up so high so that I don't bend her arm. Oops. This thing definitely works better than scissors for this little business though, for sure. Now I can see where I still need to cut because I've got a nice indent on the back, kinda. There. Well, because of the way this pushes the paper, I wouldn't do it from the back. This has an angle. Whoops. I'm trying to see if I can straighten that back down a little bit. This has an angle to this. And so doing it from the back then pushes the paper out. Okay. Okay. Now we know. She'll be fine. She'll be okay. All right. Stamping in the background. I don't even know what to... Okay, yes I do. Let's start with lace because, you know, because this is pretty. Come on now. I don't think we're probably going to get to 2 this morning before work, but we'll get to 1 and we'll make it lovely. Let's go ahead and give these ladies back their home since we know that we're not going to use them. We're going to do that and get them out of our way. Oh, dude, your head's stuck. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, let's not try to overthink which lace we're going to use. Let's use this one. I mean this one. Not overthinking doesn't mean you can't change your mind. See, piece of scratch paper. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see. I don't know now if I want to use chipped sapphire. Let's just see what we get going on. Oh, we forgot to put the letters in the background. That's okay. We'll take care of it. The script, I mean. All right, guys. Let's give it a go. Wow. That's something. All right. Quality difference number 1. Uneven. Oops, I'm moving it around. Ugh. Uneven stamp depth. It's messy, but it's okay because we're doing this. If you want perfection, I would go with the real Tim Holtz. But I don't need perfection. I need variety. That's different. Okay. All right, we've got some lace. Let's check out the numbers. Do we want a big number behind light? Let's give it a try because I'd be interested to see how this does. I should probably do it on this scrap paper first. And you know, I will say there is a reason, even though, you know, I don't typically buy the real sets of these stamps. My husband bought me a set as a gift. So I have field notes. I don't typically buy the real set, but there's a reason they cost so much, and it's because they're really good quality. And so if you need that level of quality, that's what you're gonna have to spend the money. You know, with anything, like with anything else. I'm gonna do this in the lighter color. Make sure I get it good and inked. So we're just gonna have probably a hint of it. If it's a little more than a hint, that's okay. Yeah. I like that. It's also crooked, so, you know, we're doing great this morning, guys. Smears, crooked, we don't care. We're having fun with the new stamps. And now, these numbers are what I'm most excited about. Most excited about the numbers. Do we want something behind her, perhaps? I think we need a scrap of something behind her. There's a piece of old. If I do that, you can't tell it's music paper. Let's put a piece of this. This stuff's really delicate. I'm gonna go scorched timber. This one. Oh, open, please. Open, please. I'm gonna have a quick drink of coffee. Cheers. Okay. Maybe we do a little of the scripty stamp over the top of this after we glue it down. What am I doing? This is not where I want to be. I want to be here with my scorched timber. That almost looks like the, ooh, that looks really cool. It looks like it's been burnt. Oh my God, you guys, duh. Oh, some days my brain. Scorched timber, burnt wood paper. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Sometimes my level of seriously is just surprises even me. I hope the rest of my day doesn't go that way. I hope, well, I mean, you know, we're crafting, so it's great, but I hope my brain doesn't take that long to make such a silly connection. Oh, it looks like burnt wood. Yeah. Hence the name. Okay. We're going to let go of that sadness. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of the other little papers and stuff that I have. But if we get too lumpy, we are not going to get good stamps. Might be pretty. Let's add a little of this in there. We probably aren't even going to see our 9 by the time we're done with our little mini collage. Gonna be a mess. I like starting my day off as a big mess. It means you've been creative and had a lovely time. And that is good. That is good stuff. What do we want to do here? How about like that? How about like that? Oh, I like it. I like it. And remember, we're going to go around the edges. Let's just do it now so we can get a good visual. No reason to wait till we're done because we probably won't have any paper hanging off the edge. And if we do, we'll just do another, we'll go back around it again. Yeah, I like it. This would be a nice gift tag, a little journal spot in a journal tuck. Lots of options. Okay. Now we want our numbers, and I think we want our numbers to be dark. So much for pulling in the purple, but I think that's okay. Now we gotta decide where we want our numbers. Do we want them up the side? Do we want them... Where do we want them? Oh, we forgot. I keep forgetting. We were gonna do a little bit of script, and I think I'm just gonna do it here. Holding this upside down, so is it enough to even see it? We might need to go darker. Thinking here. Well, since it's so light, let's just see what we can get down. Again, crooked. I think it's still given enough. Enough of just a little extra in the background. And we could even do a little bit dark. And I'm doing it with my hands. So we've got just little bits. Nothing exact and perfect. just around, just for some little bit of interest in the background. Okay, now let's go in with our numbers. Where's she gonna be? She's gonna be here. We'll probably have some flowers here. Let's see how big these are. I don't want the biggest one. We'll probably do some flowers right there and then her on top. So let's do dark numbers here on this other side. How many do we think we can get? We can probably get 4. I'm going to use this as my guide. And I'm just going to pick some numbers. How about a 3, 1, 4, 3, 8. And we'll do a test stamp to see if there's any spots that need to be that looks about right. Okay, well, it's just a test. It doesn't matter if it's right. We can shift it afterwards. Okay, so if I push on the 1, all right, and if I make sure I push on the 8, I can get them all. Okay, not as crisp as the Tim Holtz ones, but you know what? And you know, it could be my ink too. I've heard that VersaFine Clair does stamp better as far as being super crisp. So there's the 1. I can see that it's making contact. Good. Squash, squash. Love it. Oh, yes, please. So fabulous. So, oh my God, you guys, it's fabulous. Look at. Too fun. Okay. How nerdy am I? I'm going to say we, because I know you're excited as I am about this. Gosh. We are having a good time. All right, so I need to refill my coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, ready to go. So do we want, I think we want the flowers behind her. Now, how big do we want? Ooh, how about this one? Oh, I think we gotta cut it out. I think we have to cut it out. We'll trim it here in a second. Oh my God, I'm gonna have these all over the place. I'm not fussy cutting this thing really close. I'm just gonna trim it kind of close. I guess that's kind of fussy cutting, but not really. I just don't want a ton of shiny. All right, let's see if we can manage to get this off of here. Try with the pokey tool. Well, that's not too bad. There we go. And, oh, I don't have my tweezers close by, but they're within reach. Okay. put this guy right here. Just a touch of color for us. And then she can go here and we will give her a dress. But let's knock down that white on the edges. Oh my God, now my dogs want in. 'Tis the life, right? I don't think I'm gonna be able to ink around her arms, but I think, well, maybe a little. Nah, we're gonna cover that part anyway. Okay, and the dogs. Another break. Okay, now I'm wondering if we should try the if we should try to put her dress on first before we put her down. And the only reason I'm thinking that might be a good idea is because if it's an epic failure, then we just try again. Oh, I already got it out. What are you doing? I think I'm gonna cut a little more than I need because it might be a little easier to work with if we do that. So how are we gonna do this? Do we maybe put a spot of glue in the middle first, get it under her arms, and then scrunch it? I'm gonna use this little bitty bottle because there's still some left in here. Let's start with that and see what we end up with. Under the arms, and press that down. What am I doing? All right. Now we gotta think. I think we gotta let that kind of dry for a second. And then maybe we just pinch it up. And pinch it up. Oh my God, I can't with these tweezers. Maybe we do more than one layer. I don't know if I already said that. All right, let's put some more glue. But I'm putting the glue on the top, so that's not really helping. These might simply be too small. I wanted some ruffles, but I don't know if I can manage ruffles. Oh my God, so fiddly. And the dog. One wants in, one's crying. I'm gonna leave that for a second and go deal with my dogs, and then maybe we can come up with an answer. All right, she decided she'd join us in here, so if you hear any heavy breathing, that would be the doggo. I think trying to scrunch it is not gonna work. So what if we cut this at a bit of an angle? We'll fray it a bit. Oops. What is going on with this? Okay. This is clearly more difficult than I expected. All right, can we do another layer underneath? We're gonna try. We should have started at the bottom, but clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just gonna go like this. There's a couple layers. Now, that might still be okay. It's not going to be perfection. But what if we put, do I have any teeny little pieces? You know, what if we put something cute there, like, I don't know, something. What shall we put there? That might look nice. Is that lace too much? Let's look. Too much. Too much. I don't even know. See, I cleaned and now I don't even know where, like, my little gem things are. I was gonna say maybe we could put a little gem there. All right, first things first. Let's trim it into more of a dress shape. Let's fray some edges. Lots of edges. I'll tell you, if you want to see this be successful, go check out Maggie's video, because hers turns out way better. We tried, guys, we tried. What if we go up like that? No, because then the layers on the top. All right, she's just gonna have a long little dress like this, but we gotta find something to put in the middle so it looks like it makes sense. You don't look lovely like lovely. We'll call it lovely. Oh my God, what a mess. But yeah, that's not working out quite how I thought it would. Let's see, I'm looking to see if I have anything little that might look cute on there. What about one of these little pearls? I wish I knew where my... Here. Oh, they are. Oh, here we go. All I had to do was look in one more place, which is always the case, because once you find it, then you stop looking. All right, let's see what we got in here for gems. I don't have very many. I've got some pink. Here's some clear. Here are some little green. How about green? And this little waxy thing's supposed to pick them up good. Let's try a little green gem to cover our sorry looking belt waistline, I guess. All right. I don't want these all over. These things are a pain in the pants to pick up. Let's see what that would look like. I'm not a super fan of that. Well, that ain't so bad, I guess. What if we have a couple? Sorry guys, that looks like boobs. Nope. Not that. Oh, well, that worked. Okay, so not that. I'm thinking the pinks, definitely not that. This is stuff that I really don't use very often. I don't like that either. All right. Oops. Next idea. Next idea. Go back to the, what about a pearl? This don't have. This is a little frustrating, I have to say, but we're gonna figure it out. What would a little pearl look like? Tiny ribbon, maybe? Let's try this. Again, cutting way more than I need so I can work with it a little bit. Let's see if we can get this glued in half. Aria, you're fine. I don't know what she's crying about. Probably because she's not getting any attention at this exact moment. She's laying next to me crying. She's kind of a baby. There's that. Now let's lift up her arms. Since I made such a mess of that glue and made it all dirty. That looks nicer. Now, can I manage to get in here and clip it without making a disaster of everything? I think I did. Uh-oh. I missed a spot. I have a feeling what I'm going to do is I'm going to dink around and make a big mess of it. But here I keep going. Here I keep on going. Let's see. All right, verdict is big paper dolls is what you do this technique on, not these little minis. Okay. But we made it, we did it, it worked, and I think it's cute. Might not be as flashy as we planned, but that's okay. She just isn't gonna have a gathered skirt today. All right. But she still is very lovely, I think. All right, let's bring the glue back out. I should have left it upside down. Decent amount of glue on there. I'm gonna go ahead and, where do we want her? Right here. Hold her down. Probably glue this down a little bit, but I don't know if we even want to mess with that. Her arms look a little bit eek, but we don't go for perfection, do we, guys? All right, now I want to put some of this on the top. What did I do, snag it? Surely I did. I use this for our tag, or for our, yeah, for our tab. Not our tag, our tab. Do we want anything else with it? Let's put some blue ribbon, why not? I can't even tell which is the front. We're gonna go like this because it already has the fold, so let's use it. This is definitely, I've never worked with the chiffon. It is fiddly, I'll tell ya. Here, why don't I use my tools like I was talking about yesterday. Can we fray this up at the bottom? I bet we can. Yes. And in the back. Okay. Goodness, was that something else? Now we gotta figure out how to staple this thing on without causing a giant disaster. Oh, the back's kinda wonky. Let's get that flattened out a little bit. Okay. Okay, guys. Shoosh. Holding it in. Coming in this way with a couple of staples. One there. We're going to put another one here. Cute. Okay. See, it took quite a while, but we're getting there. Now, she needs some bling on there, for sure. And I think she needs something, either dangly beads or one of these pretty shiny guys. Do we have one that's almost that color? We do. And how about, do we, something else as well? Here. That's too big, it'll land right on her face. Something little star. I love these little stars that I got. Let's see. Do we want iridescent or do we want silver? Let's go silver. I usually like to put things on in threes, but I think this is okay. I'm gonna grab a bulb clip, pin, bulb pin. And we'll put this up high enough that you'll still be able to see it. And I think we'll go here, we'll put this guy on, and then I think we'll go sideways. I'll put this needs to go the other way if we want it to hang so you can see it. All right, let's go sideways. Now I'm wondering, can we get this all the way through the paper maybe? I feel like that would be a little sturdier. Oh, we can. All right. But now, well, shoot, now we got to get it back through. Let's see if we can finagle it. Could I have made this any more fiddly? I don't think it would be possible to make it any more fiddly. Is it coming? I think. Gotta be careful not to completely bend the card. Oh, I kind of bent the card. Oh, it's because of where it's at on the bulb. It's on the circle. All right, so, oh my gosh. All right, forget it. We are going through the front. If I can manage to go through the front. What a struggle. It better be worth it. It better be the coolest thing ever. Oh my God, it's on backwards. Oh, sadness. Wait, I think I can do it easy. Wait, which one did I? Oh, sheesh. You've got to be kidding me. All right. Let's try this again. Maybe if I put my finger back here. Well, maybe not. What if I stick them on this side? Okay, holy cow, you guys. I don't even know what the lesson is in this, other than, I don't know. I have no idea. But there we go. It's at least on, it's on there. There's got to be a better way to do this. Oh, here. We just turn it around, maybe? And now it's, I don't care. Stars backwards. It's going to stay that way. Okay. Whew. That was a lot of work, you guys. I don't know that I would do that again. But I will say, love the stamps, love the stickers, and it was certainly a decent way to start the day. So let's see here. Let's do some close-up. Make sure I'm not completely in the light. I think she is cute. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you again real soon. Bye.